Hi, today we're going to try to turn a bird's beak vase. I cut a piece of English walnut, I think it is. It's about 4.5 inches in diameter and it's 4.5 inches long. And what I've done is put it between centers, as close to the center of it as I can get. I'm going to take my bowl gouge now and turn it down, put a tenon on the end of it so I can grab it in a chuck, and then we'll hollow it out. Let's hope the bark stays on it. Okay, we'll start out with a bowl gouge. See how we do here. Not so sure the bark is going to stay on this. It's getting down there. Get a little bit of chip out here. I'll take care of that in a little bit. Okay, now we'll start shaping it and put a tendon on it. My grizzly chucks take a dovetail tenon, so I have my skew ground at the angle that the chuck is. Kind of make this a bowl shape. And I want to come in along here and undercut it. See, that's not looking too bad. Okay, I think we'll leave it like that. I'm going to take and put it in a chuck now, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we got done the chuck now. I'll true it up, and then we'll do a little bit of hollowing. About sanding it until after I get it hollowed out. So right now we'll just make sure that everything is looking good here. Do a couple little shear cuts on it. I start to hollow it, I'm going to take a Forstner bit, probably 1.5 inches, 2 inch, and just drill down to take some of it out. Slow the lathe down a little bit. take a measurement and see how deep we need to go. Oh, let's figure 3 inches. Made 2 smaller ones, 3 smaller ones, and 2 of them I went through the bottom on because I wasn't paying attention when I was hollowing it. So we'll pay attention on this one, maybe. Okay, that's about as far as we can get on that. I'm going to go to a smaller bowl gouge now to start this inside here. I'd like to get that a little thinner up here, but I'm afraid that bark's gonna come off, and I don't really want to put a whole bunch of super glue on it. So I'm gonna kind of leave it like that right now. Now to hollow it out, I'm just gonna be lazy and use a scraper. I could get out the hollowing tools, but it's really not necessary. Now on a scraper, you want to be center or a little above. I prefer a little bit above. And just take your time. grinder, put another burr on it. It's a pretty small scraper for reaching that far down in there. Try the bigger one. A little better. Still more to come out of there. Let me go, I got 100 different tools here. Let me go find a different one. Okay, now we'll do the Sorby gooseneck scraper. You just got to remember that this part's got to be on the tool rest. Anything up past this point right here, and it'll start flipping on you because it torques pretty bad. So we'll play with this one a little bit. I've got a whole bunch of other hollowing tools. I got a flexible arm one. I've got a articulating arm and a few others, but I'm too lazy to get them out. So continuing on. Gotta keep cleaning the chips out of there. since I used that hollowing tool. Still got quite a bit to come out of there. Still got a little ways to go. Alright, I'm going to finish hollowing. I'm going to turn off the recorder. I'm going to finish hollowing this, and then I'll turn it back on when I get ready to do a little bit of sanding, but you don't have to watch the sanding either. I'll get ready to finish the bottom. So I'll be back in a minute when I'm ready to go on to a different section. Okay, it's all hollowed out now. I'm going to take and do a little sanding on it. You don't have to watch that if you don't want to. In fact, I'm not going to let you. I'll be back when I get ready to take the tenon off the bottom and do the bottom. Sanding is pretty boring, and I'm going to turn the dust collector on because this walnut stinks. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, now we're going to trim the tenon off and finish the bottom up. I'm going to just use the spindle gouge for this, and hopefully nothing will go wrong. So he says. God, oops, can't say that. Wasn't paying attention and skidded the gouge right across. I hope there's enough wall thickness, I think there is, that I can repair this. I'm going to sharpen my gouge, that's one of the problems. Be right back. Okay, back with a sharpened gouge. Got a pretty deep gouge in there. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get it out. There we go. Now if I can just blend it in. I'm going to leave that like that for now. Sand this again. And then part it off. This little section down inside here I can part off after I get done. I can part it off with a skew and it'll leave a pretty clean piece down there. So every once in a while everybody makes mistakes. If you cuss at it, you could probably clean it up. But don't let any kids around when you're cussing at it. Okay, it looks pretty good. I get rid of most of the problems down there. I got one little gouge there. I'm just going to ignore it. Alright, I'll part this off now. See if I can catch it as it comes off. Otherwise, we'll just end up throwing the video away. Here we go. Let me get it cleaned up and I'll take a, oops, sorry. Let me get it cleaned up and I'll take another picture of it over on the workbench where it's a little lighter. And I have another piece that I want to show you. While the paint's drying on the other one, this is a hollow form I did a while back. And it's done with iridescent paint. And it looks like snake skin. It's awful hard to photograph. If I can get it to focus in. It's got about 5 colors on it. There's gold and purple and blue and red. And you can see it iridescent in a little bit. I'd like to do a video on this one someday. It's just, it was a lot of fun to do. It was an experiment to start with. No, I've already had a lot of people want to buy it. It's just one of those things I just don't want to sell. I wish it would photograph a lot better. Let me get the light off of it. Put it in the shadow a little bit. But you can see that it's just I got some other hollow forms laying around that I'm getting ready to do, and some of them may end up being a snake. Here's some of the other hollow forms laying around. I just putter around. There's some of the blanks waiting to be turned. Okay, let's walk over and look how the vase come out. Not too bad. I just put some poof can lacquer on it. So here's how you do one. It's pretty simple, so give it a try next time. See you on the next video.